Hey there everyone! What's going on, all you flippers and twisters? We're gonna work on just a few tips on a front full today. So let me show you one really quick so you know what in the world it is I'm talking about. So check it out. Lost a bobby pin. Oh well. Sorry, I'm not having the best hair day. I didn't know I was gonna do this. It's a mess. Oh well. So, I actually just learned a front full, maybe like 5 years ago. So we didn't do that much of front twisting back in the day. My best friend Lisa taught me. Thank you, Lisa. So you want to make sure you have a front layout first, of course, before you do your front full, because then you're going to be able to twist and it'll be wonderful. You also want to have a front with a half or a branny. I'll show you one of those really quick. You want to think about getting your feet over your head as fast as you can. So once you have the front with the half, I'm a righty, so as I do my half, of course, you're going to look to your right. You're going to pull the arms in stomach tight. When you take off, you really have to have your chest up. Because if you're jumping and you take off and you lean forward right away, you're going to go straight into the ground like this. See? Doesn't look very good, huh? So after you have that front with a half, I have a video on that, a branny, if you want to check that out for those pointers. I'm a righty. I know this is going to sound bizarre, but this is how I kind of learned. So I'm looking for the ground. My feet are coming over my head, and as I'm completing the half, you want to start twisting a tad bit earlier than you would with a front with a half. And as soon as you feel yourself complete your half turn, you're almost gonna think about twisting the opposite way. I know it sounds ill wackio, but I promise you that's what I think of when I do it. But you really have to get the feet over your head, your heels over your head, like someone's pulling your heels with a string. You really gotta get those over fast with your chest up, like you're going over a giant block. Like here's the block, and you have to go up and over the block. Now, I just did another one, and I was really thinking while I was doing it in those like few milliseconds or however long it is. And I noticed I was looking at the ground for most of the time until I came back around. And as I came back around, so I'm a righty, so it's like I'm going right, but then I feel like I'm pulling back to the left. And as I'm coming back around, I'm taking my left shoulder and I'm pulling it back, and my right shoulder to the left. Okay, and my hips, my left hip feels like it's going to the left a little bit. Okay, so then you're gonna come back, and now you're gonna start to spot straight ahead where you started. Okay, so I don't know, maybe run across the room and put like a big yellow sign up there or something so you have something to look at, or just, you know, focus on something. And that's pretty much it. And just staying really, really tight during your front full, that's gonna help you also. And really, as you go in to pull with your feet going over your head, okay, so I'm here, my feet are going over, I'm gonna pull my arms in, I'm gonna pull them to the right, I'm looking slightly to the right, then I'm going around, and now I'm gonna start pulling them in, and now it's almost like I'm turning to the left. I don't know how it works, but magically it ends up as a front full. The first time I did it, I was like, did I do a front full? And then I watched, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was a front full. How did I do that? But that's thanks to Lisa, because she's the one that said, was an elite gymnast, by the way, and a super duper coach. Awesome. Without her, my world would not be the same. So just go up, arms by the ears. You don't want to start with your arms down, and you want your ribs in, nice and tight. You really want to get those feet over your head. I know I've said that over and over and over. And when you pull in, you want to pull in quick. Like when I'll do the Rudy eventually, when you do the Rudy, the 1.5 twist, That's like super, super fast. You're just cranking that baby. Okay, so I think that just about covers it. Remember to get that front with a half perfect first. And even when you land the half, you can even do like little jumps. Watch. So land and then twist. You see how I did that? Because then I start to kind of get the feeling like, oh, I need to prepare my body to start doing this twist, right? So you land, then you're gonna jump to the left. If you're a lefty, you're obviously gonna pull to the left when you start, then you're gonna pull back to the right. I know it's very confusing. This is my way of teaching. This is how I learned. Maybe someone else has a better way to teach you, but anyways, thank you so much for joining me. It is time for the end of the workout trick. Why don't I try a Rudy? I actually haven't done one in a while. I'll try a Rudy and see if I can, you know, pull for my life. I did it. I whipped it a little bit, but because I didn't set up enough. See, drop my chest a little bit. Okay, I'll take my hair down now because it's out of control. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to check out any of my other lessons or workouts, please do so. Learn away until you can't learn anymore. Okay, see you around, everyone. Bye.